y'all. How are y'all doing? Retired ready? You've got thunderstorms for the next hour? It has been awfully rainy here today. It's supposed to be sort of nice on Sunday and rainy tomorrow. How have y'all been? Paolo? It's good to see you as always, my friend. Wonderful to see you. Today has been a day, y'all. Just a day. It's been another day. I hope y'all had a good day. I have done nothing really today but watch YouTube, which is a terrible, terrible habit that I need to get out of. Orion is over here. He knows that so this is the toy I've got for him. You see, I was explaining this last time. It's got these tubes that are like toilet paper tube size. Oh, well, I'll give you the rundown, Red. Sleeping through it was good. So these carrots go in and they're pull-outable. And then the food... No, you can't see it. Can you see that? The food is down inside. And then you put the carrot right on it. And he has to learn to get the carrot out to get to the food. There you go, Orion. There he got the carrot out. And then the food's down at the bottom. So Nora had a good members only this morning. And it was good to see her. Hey, Fuzzy. How are you? How are you? How's everybody doing? Fuzzy, did you see all the goings on today? And then there was Liz's live. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Sorry. Yes, it does work. We just got home from a day of celebration. Your dear friend was finally able to adopt her daughter after a 6-year journey. Oh my goodness. Fuzzy. Making dinner arrangements. That is just amazing, Pamela. Just amazing. I am so happy. I have a good friend who fostered and adopted her daughter through fostering, and it was a long journey, and there was lots of celebration at the end. That is just having to adopt and having to wait so long and go through all of those trials is really hard. So I'm really glad. Lisa, hi, how are you? Boy, I missed some of these, you guys. I'm not paying attention. Making dinner arrangements with an old friend. Dr. Mark in Texas, it's good to see you. You have the similar toy to that carrot toy. It does work well. He really likes it. He comes and begs for me to put things in his toys so it'll work. Okay, so we're back to this. Fuzzy, yes, a book without page numbers is a pamphlet. We were talking in another stream about how Ms. Hutchison is taking the really good work by a social worker about addiction and applying it to cult recovery, and never the twain shall meet. And Stephanie is trying to seem all academic, but yeah, without page numbers, without chapters, without footnotes, there's a lot there, don't you think, Fuzzy? I will, Pamela, I will. So we started today with Ononora, who did a great Matters Only. I really enjoyed it, and ended in time to head over to Liz's live. And Liz's live was really, really hard because Liz basically announced that she and her son are no longer open to receiving funds from the Aftermath Foundation. Look at all these congratulations, Pam. It's really great. So that was really heartbreaking. Especially as I realized later in the day that Liz Gale is not the first person that the Aftermath Foundation has now scared away from receiving funds because people are too traumatized. Hey, Manuel, how are you? This is now the second time that people have refused money from the Aftermath Foundation because it's too traumatizing to continue to receive it. And good, Pamela, good. Let her know. Orion is whining about something. He's got food, he's got water, and he wants a pig ear. No, that's not happening. No. No, that's not happening. You have food, you have water, you have all manner of toys. You don't get a pig ear. No. So Liz says that she does not want to, no. She does not want to have any fundraisers. She won't ask for a fundraiser. She doesn't want us to have any fundraisers. Hey Jen, how are you? How are you? So I was just telling them that Liz was saying she didn't want any fundraisers, but what she can't do is she can't stop the super chats. So she was inundated with super chats. It was really, really heartwarming to see. Hey, my good friend, back at you, Cat. It was really heartwarming to see. And Liz was real. Ryan? No. No. Uh-uh. Leave it. It really brought Liz to tears, and it was heartwarming to see. It was heartwarming to see. I will try to make the dog stop distracting me, y'all. So that was Liz. And then from Liz, I don't remember if I listened to Mama or Nora next, but then Mama had some good things to say. And then Nora had a long and deep chat about Stephanie Hutchinson's blog. And it was, excuse me for a moment, guys. I've got to find a way to make the mute and I got to find a way to make the mute music for y'all. Hold on. I'm back. I took a moment extra. I hope you guys don't mind. I neglected to get myself a beverage. So I am going to quickly pour myself a beverage. So now the sun's coming out, y'all. Seriously, it is like sun showers today. I should have gone outside. Hi, Amy. 10 minutes prep time for stuffed peppers. I love stuffed peppers, but 10 minutes prep time? Oh my goodness gracious. You're going to have to let me know if you can do it in 10 minutes. So Nora had a whole lot to say about Stephanie and not much of it good. Red, what'd you have for dinner? Got a text coming in, y'all. What is it with the... Hi, Cubana Chica. So I watched Nora, and that was great. And then what did I do then? Oh, Brain Fog was on. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Brain Fog in San Francisco, please go give her a subscribe. And she really deserves it. She is working in San Francisco. And she's the streamer I've been telling you about who we thought was going to quit, but she's come back. So she was out for her second day in a row back now again. So that was really lovely. And then there was some Reese in there. Ooh, I love sausage and potato soup. That's one of my favorites, Red. I love that. I love Italian sausage and potato soup. Yeah, yum indeed. So what did you guys do today? Do you want to know more details? Do you want to go over everybody and everybody? You need to go over there. You should subscribe to her channel. She's our age, Red, and she's a lot of fun. She's a little quirky, but we all like quirky. I love potato soup too. Cat ACDC Fran from scratch. That's why I got the R in there. From scratch, fan from scratch. Cat ACDC fan from scratch potato soup is my favorite. You built 2 ramps for your granddog who's coming for a visit. Wow, Kat, you have been busy today. That sounds so exciting. Are you going to post pictures somewhere? We'd love to see pictures. I take it he has a wheelchair. How big of a granddog is he? I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, you deserve to be proud of yourself, girl. That's hard work. I'm really impressed. You built him by yourself? That's really great. The day started with the adoption, and then you had lunch. I should know better than to try and talk and do that. Then you had lunch at Old Spaghetti Factory and went to Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. That sounds like a lovely day, Pamela. A lovely day. Red, she goes out most every day right around 2 pretty regularly. It's hard because sometimes, quite often actually, on the weekdays, our streams, we stream across each other. He's a Shih Tzu mix and has really bad knees and can't do stairs. Aha. Shih Tzus are lovely. Can you guys hear Orion crunching on the pig ear that I gave him? I am the worst puppy mom. I am the worst. He sits there and whines and knows I'll give in. And it just makes it worse. So what do you guys think? Do you want to read? You want to go through and read the Stephanie Hutchinson blog? Your ex built stairs for the Shih Tzus to get up to the bed. I was thinking that Shih Tzus have bad knees. It's hard to find, Red. Hold on. push the pause button on that right there. You listen to me talk to myself. Here she is. There you go. There you go. She had read, she's the streamer who had, she and DOA had a misunderstanding that has since been resolved, but it was pretty inflammatory at the time, and Brain Fog was going to quit streaming altogether, but she and DOA got it resolved, and she is now streaming again, so we're all really, really happy about that. That's really exciting. Oh, guys, look at who's here. There he is. There he is. Come to see all y'all. Monster Cat. Monster Cat's here. He's decided it's time. I need. Thank you, Cubana Chica. Thank you. Come on. Yeah, you're gonna groom my nose. Show them all how you can groom my nose. Yeah. Hi. We have to pause for the cat. Okay, now you can sit down. There you go. Paolo, how are you? Sorry, guys. Here we go. Look at you, pretty boy, on camera. Yeah? Come on. Do I have to? Do I have to? I probably have to. Okay, that's enough. No, that's enough. Thank you. Thank you. You like him, Fuzzy? Yeah, he just climbs up in my lap and says, "This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now, Mom. This is what we're doing now." I saw it, Pamela. It's beautiful. Such a lovely family. Such a lovely family. That's so exciting. Which of the three? I hear you, Fuzzy. Which of the children is. Did you tell me in the message? Let me look. The youngest. Nice. The youngest. How sweet. Lovely. Paulo, do you like my cat? How do you say cat in Portuguese? El gato? Does Google Translate tell us? Gato. There he is. There he is, my boy. That's my boy. Oh my goodness. That's just so nice. Adoption is such a wonderful thing, and the parents who do it are really, really amazing. It takes so much work. It takes so much work. Gato. Same as Spanish. Do you guys see how spoiled he is? Can I stop? Am I allowed to stop? Are you going to go? Was that the end of that? Orion, he doesn't want your pig ear. He wants water. He's allowed to want water. So you guys haven't told me. I'm assuming that the lack of response means we don't need to go. It is a gift of love. Red. I know they're spoiled. They are both very, very spoiled. I'm assuming the lack of response means you guys don't want to go through Miss Hutchinson's blog, which is just as well. Everybody else has flogged it to death. And I prefer not to have to read her writing. Because it is not fun to read. Yep. Comes and goes. Yep. Now I'm done. Now you will be groomed. Now I'm done. Go back. Go back. Go back to what you were doing. Go back to what you were doing. That's what he says. Just go back. You've all had enough of that drivel. I tend to agree, Cubana Chica. Thank you. Thank you. I prefer to really consider all the good things about this community and the things we were talking about yesterday. That, yeah. Susan, talking to you about what? Oh, move along? No, I was talking to the way the cat treats me. To the way the cat treats me. Nora went up one side and back down the other, y'all. There ain't much left to say. And I listened to Susie talk about it, and I think Mama talked about it a little bit. That's getting back a little far in my memory. Go back to what you were doing. Yes, you're free. You're free now. Go on. Move along. I'm done. Exactly that. Exactly that. And then Aaron went live a couple of times today, and I don't know, I haven't watched any of it. They both looked like interesting and good videos. One was with Pearl Snappy, and one was a live stream with the woman from Cults and Atheism, or Atheism and Cults, something like that, about I would feel terrible if Susan thought that I was saying that to her. Oh my goodness gracious. I would never say that to anybody, and seriously. Well, I might say it to somebody seriously, but not somebody I liked. I have to admit, I might let that. Liz is live in Sacramento. I saw she was live yesterday. I didn't see she was live today. If you need to go, Pamela, I understand. Cults and Atheists, exactly, Cubana Chica. That's who he had on, talking about why punishment is so harsh in Scientology. And I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that one as well. And then Pearl Snappy was live, and Pearl Snappy is still live. There you go. Yep, Liz Ferris is live. Jessica is live. Rika is not live, but Rika is going to be downtown tomorrow morning, so that's exciting. Susie was live. Let's see, what's SPTV say? Do you guys know that you can make, you see there? You can make an SPTV link from your homepage. Absolutely thank goodness for Natalie. And between Natalie and Fluffer Squirrel, Tori is live. Oh my goodness gracious. Confident Chris, Cubs champion 16, who apparently is a streamer in Boston, Helly Gear, who is in Chicago, me, DOA, apparently is DOA still in Sacramento? Pearl Snappy is live. Poe on the Go is live. Liz Ferris is live. Pokemon and Cults. Liz Ferris is Pokemon and Cults. I meant Selfless Self. And Tori Magoo is live. Everybody is live. That's why it's nice and quiet in here. Who is the intuitive inquietor? Your body was freaking out just thinking about all that they do to you in Scientology. For which stream, Kat? But yeah, I think that everything in Scientology is designed to put you in a traumatic state. The intent is for people to be in fight, flight, flee, or freeze. And freeze is beaten out of them, so it becomes fight, flight, or free. But I think that is, if not the intent, it is certainly the result. It is certainly the result to just put people into a traumatic response. The one with Aaron and Jenny. Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I watched a few minutes, but I've been trying really hard to watch the little streamers while they're live, the smaller streamers while they're live. Except when it's like Nora and Liz, and that I always feel like I need to catch live. I think it's because they go live so rarely, the two of them. Although Nora's been going live much more often. Have you guys noticed that? Has something changed with her? I'm just curious. It's none of my bloody business. Um, but she's been going live a lot more often, which has been really nice. I'm glad. I really like Nora. I really like Nora. There's Fawn too. Yeah, I know there's Fawn too, Rika, but what I was saying is that um not Freeze and Fawn, right? So Freeze and Fawn are different, and the cult kind of pounds Freeze out of you, but Fawn would be another one. You're absolutely right. Fight, flight, freeze, Fawn. Yes, exactly. I think that the conditions that Scientologists are put under create traumatic response, um emotionally as well as physically. Yeah, that's my opinion. She seems to be feeling a bit better. You would also faint. Yeah, yeah, your nervous system was messed up. It still is, but it's much better. It takes time. Mm-hmm. Recalibrating takes a lot of time and a lot of inner work to start training your mind that it doesn't need to have that response anymore. I am I am familiar. The more I Oh good, Cabana Chica. That's good. I'm glad. Is that creep the regular one, or was it a different creep? I haven't followed as much of. See you later, Pamela. Take care. It was good to see you too. Nora's not letting the creep. Yeah, that's what I thought. ZDT. Rika, you think you caught them all? Was it not a day? It was just a day. I watched. Oh, good, Brad. Good. I'm glad you went and checked. I'm glad you went and checked. So, this week feels like a month in SPTV land, right, Rika? I mean, it was just Wednesday night. Was it Wednesday night? Tuesday night? It must have been Tuesday that things went down between DOA and brain fog. And then that spilled over into Wednesday. Oh, and Reese was traveling today. Reese had. I'm all over the place, guys. I hope you don't mind. Reese had her meetup in Tempe, and it looks like it was fun. It brought back a lot of old memories. You know, Kat brought back a lot of memories. It was good to see her. It's made me crave Mexican food now. Um, so I got to see a little bit of that. What else did I see today, guys? Let me look at what I got a hold of. I watched some Pearl Snappy. I watched. Oh, and while I was. Our lunch was best. You saw some, I saw you there, Rika. You watched Pearl and AA Run? I haven't watched that. Do tell. Do tell. I was going to say, when we were online, when I was watching online, we're always online. Remember back in the day when you had to go online? That was like a thing you did. And if you did it, nobody could call you. You saw Reese and Relate About, but that's it. It's been a day, Red. It's been a day. So when I was watching Brain Fog this afternoon, she had Brain Fog had Nona Boss drop in on her, and Nona Boss was streaming Brain Fog's live stream. Nona Boss was live streaming Brain Fog's live stream. That makes sense? Yeah. So I hadn't seen the Nona Boss before, but she was live streaming everybody that was live. I remember encyclopedias and manual typewriters too, my dear. Indeed. So Rika, she found a paper that had Sciento's names and social security numbers. They blacked it out, good, but something Scientology should have shredded. Yeah, but they don't seem to care about personal information getting out. I remember walking uphill to school both ways too, right? Oh my goodness, guys, I can't believe that it's practically sunny out. I came home because I was afraid it was going to rain if I went downtown. And it didn't rain, so I feel bad for not going downtown. It's okay. A million people were live anyhow. And we need to give them a false sense of security, right, guys? That's what I'm telling myself. They need to get a false sense of security. It was pouring too much to go downtown, Liz. It was, but around 1:30 when I was coming home, it looked really, really nice. Oregon Valley girl, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. How you doing, Liz? I could have gone downtown. I think I'm waiting until Sunday. I think that I'm going to go down on Sunday because right now the forecast says rain tomorrow, no rain on Sunday. Rika, however, is so brave. And it sounds like you're going down tomorrow morning, right, Rika? Is that what I see? Thank you for affirming my out for not going downtown today, Liz. I really appreciate that. I didn't want to get rained on. And in the wheelchair, it's really hard, guys. It's hard to I have to sit in one place. Well, now I've got the tripods, so that might make it easier. I forgot. I've got the tripod now, but it would still be hard to carry. Well, it could be, Liz. Also, it could be that I just missed it. It is sunny and partly rain clouds. So we've got sunny with rain clouds right now. It is definitely um April weather. And I will second, Liz, what Susan says. You were awesome. It's OT 420. Do you see what I'm doing, Rika? Oh, that's tomorrow? No, I don't need anything short-circuiting, Red. Least of all my chair, but it should be able to take a little rain. The umbrella, see, I can't hold my phone, hold the umbrella, and steer the wheelchair all at the same time. Somebody's got to make a phone attachment for the umbrella. I don't know how that would even work. Oh, Rika, you're so sweet. It was, Liz, it was an amazing, amazing live. And I'm so glad that so many people were so generous. You really, really deserve it. I was saying earlier that I feel really sad knowing that there's now 2 of you whom the aftermath has run off from um being helped. You and Liz Ferris have both been run off of the aftermath's money for trauma. And that's really, really an incredibly sad statement about the Aftermath Foundation. I agree, you are fierce. Rika, I love protesting with you. I'm sorry I'll miss you tomorrow. You know what I saw they had chalk in a can, like spray paint, but with chalk, Rika, at the craft store at the Michaels. And they also had chalk holders that might help. um Yep, 100% fierce. They had chalk holders so your hand won't get all covered in chalk and your hand won't get all close to the pavement. Hi, Ecordy. It's nice to meet you. It is abhorrent. It is abhorrent. There is a serious problem when 2 people. Those chalk holders are important, exactly. Liz Gale, you are a warrior and a great mama from one mom to another. I agree with that, Liz. I agree with that. They will have the police out thinking it's spray paint. Right, Rika? Right. It was at Michael's. They had it right at Michael's. I was at the Michael's in Tannisbourne, but I assume any Michael's would have it. None of the colors spoke to me. I was really excited about it because it would mean theoretically that I could do chalk. Maybe. Probably still too far away. But they had chalk spray paint and they had chalk rollers and they had the chalk holders. I can go tomorrow and pick some up and bring them down on Sunday where it's not going to rain if you want. Let me know. Let me know if you want me to do that. Cordy, it's really good to see you. It's really good to see you. Where'd you go? Thank you for saying I'm a sweet lady. Rika, you agree? Yeah. You got lots of mom support, Liz. We all think that you found extending chalk handles? That would be cool. I think it still might be too hard because I'd have to extend them at an angle and I don't but we could try it. We could try it. A stick to attach chalk to? Okay. Okay. I know you found a 5-pack of chalk holders at the Family Dollar store. I went to the Dollar Tree and they didn't have any. I haven't gotten to the Family Dollar store yet. I went to the Dollar Tree and they didn't have any. I went with my client today. We went to Michael's and then we went to the Dollar Tree. A stick that you attach chalk to, it would be perfect for you. I will try it. I will try it. Send me a link, Jen. Jen has all the stuff. All the stuff. Rika, really, let me know if you want me to go pick some up tomorrow. I'll just hop in down to the store. I should have done a study stream tonight, y'all. I'm going to have a lot of homework to do tomorrow, but that's okay. I can get out to the Michaels if you want, Rika. Can't tell if my light is coming on or not. So what else? Did anybody watch Aaron's second live today? The one with the cults and atheists person who I haven't watched very much. Slap. Your memory is from grade 3, so you have no idea where you can find it. Email me the link. The pictures I showed kids standing using them. Wow. Wow, Jen, very cool. Thank you. I would love to see that. That's okay, Cubana Chica. I can Kat, I've already forgotten what was intense. Oh, Aaron's live. Tell me about it. That's the one where you guys were saying that you could feel the pain and you could feel the intensity of what was going on with their bodies. That's right. You guys already talked about that. Oh, you watched Dustin and Farrell Cheryl? How'd things go for them, Susan? I know I'm hilarious. I'm hilarious. My memory lasts about 30 seconds in a conversation. And I tell you what, it is definitely the lag. Red, if your body says sleep, then you need to sleep. It is the lag that really messes with me. And it would be interesting. I don't know how to study it from a linguistic perspective, but I did make an appointment to talk to my professor on Monday. So wish me luck, y'all, cuz I am always anxiety ridden to speak to my professors. It's like I'm trained to do it. You don't want to be suspected of spray paint, but I am considering this tactic. Contacting the police in advance, like Ashley is doing, to let them know they may try to swat us. That's not necessarily a bad idea, Rika. And I can understand not wanting to be suspected of spray paint. While I can think it would be fun in theory, that theory doesn't translate very well to practice. All of us ladies have Tory brains. Indeed. Indeed. It was graduation night. They saw 13 young kids. Of course they did. But there's no kids in Scientology anymore, y'all. There's no kids. There's no kids. What am I studying? I am studying linguistics. I'm studying applied linguistics. So I will be an English as a second language teacher when I am done with school. I will be able to teach adults in this country and adults and children in other countries how to speak English. That'll be what I've been preparing to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it other than do what I'm supposed to do with it when I'm done. But yeah. You're elderly too, Rika. I swear there is something menopause does to the brain that makes it can't remember shit. I'm certain beyond a shadow of a doubt of that. It is awful, Rika. I agree. Red, Thank you so much. What did I do that was amazing, Kat? It's fun. It is heartbreaking. The linguistics piece is fun. I really am interested in the intersection of politics and language and the uses of power in language. You're going through menopause too, major brain fog, what I'm studying to do. Thank you, Kat. Living proof menopause affects your brain. There was an amazing article. I haven't read the whole thing yet, but it was an amazing article in the Atlantic, y'all. And I got through the first, I don't know, quarter of it. And it was talking about how much gynecology is learning from trans medicine and how much postmenopausal women have been getting the short end of the stick. I'm sure I have no doubt, Pup Groomer. I may have to go to Family Dollar and get them. Your sister-in-law says that women reach their 50s, they start losing their nouns to the external multitasking. Something, Cubana Chica, something. My brain does not remember shit. I forget what happened yesterday, and I would forget my name if it wasn't attached. And I am not a woman who has set up consistent routines in my life. I take pregabalin, Susan. Does the gabapentin make your brain foggy? Because the pregabalin is supposed to help treat not the PTSD. It's not supposed to treat the pregabalin is to treat the fibromyalgia. I wonder what's the difference between pregabalin and gabapentin. Yeah. So anyhow, this article in the Atlantic so the peppers took an hour to prepare and they're just about to take out of the oven. Yes, Amy. You take it for nerve pain and sciatica? Yeah. Yeah. Sciatica is the worst. Jen, I just got your email. That sounds perfect. Thank you. Okay. It's got to be in here somewhere. I don't see it right now, guys. It's not popping up, and I don't want to take. Ouch, exactly, Cordy. Cat, you're hilarious. Very, very close to 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a professional chef with all the prep already done
I can't. But then, guys, how many recipes have you seen? How many recipes for 15-minute caramelized onions have you guys seen? More than a dozen. You hate cooking, E. Cordy? I like cooking. I haven't cooked for a while because I've been ill, but I would like to get back into it. We're just in a different kitchen now, and I haven't. You like eating, though. There you go. That's a problem. We're in a different kitchen now, and I haven't gotten. It's been a very hard kitchen for me to adjust to. It's been a very difficult kitchen for me to adjust to. Yeah. Thinking, is it really hard to get ingredients there, Cubana Chica? Are you actually in Cuba? You used to take gabapentin, you hate it? No, I'm not full time in a wheelchair, E. Cordy. I can walk, and so the wheelchair is for when I am out and about because I can't walk for long periods of time, and I certainly can't stand for long periods of time. It's way too hard on my body. Interesting. I have a classmate who was in was on a school trip to Cuba for she was on a school exchange program to Cuba. It was like a 2-week international trip, and they did research on the trip, and part of her project was to help develop curricula, I believe, help develop programs to help the tourism industry. Muchiro, hello. So the kitchen is not adapted for me. Um and we've moved in the last 3 years, and yeah, I'd love to hear more about Cuba too, Kat. We've moved in the last 3 years, and the kitchen that I had before was not perfect, but it was a lot easier to cook in than this kitchen. This is a Pullman kitchen, and I hate pass-through kitchens. I hate pass-through kitchens. I hate pass-through kitchens. Yes, well, I think tourism is struggling everywhere since COVID. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you guys hate about gabapentin? Just the brain fog? Maybe I should check and see if it's the pregabalin that's giving me the brain fog, because that would really defeat the purpose of taking the. Hello, Robert. I watched your video last night, Robert. It made me hungry. We are doing well. Oh, Muchiro, we're we're glad you're back. How did you do with your homework? I know personally how difficult it can be to get to the homework. Oh, Robert, I am jealous. Jealous. I think all the ladies say they're marvelous, Robert. You did well on your homework, Muchiro. I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for you. That is always relieving, at least to me. I have a paper that was due Wednesday that I've turned in, and now I have to wait till Monday, and I'm sick to my tummy whenever I think about it. I just hate being on this side of the grading process. Hey, Lisa. It has been a day, right? It has been a day. It makes you drowsy, so you have to watch when you take it, but it does help the pain. Stuffed peppers and manicotti, exactly, Cubana Chica. Both of them sound just lovely. You're at almost 150 subs. Congratulations, Muchiro. I am coming up on 900 900 subscribers, I think. Is that what it says, guys? You can probably see it quicker than me. Quickly coming up. 880. Mine says 888, but it could be 887. I'm not going to argue. Muchiro's channel. $887. Susan, did you learn how to get a channel yet? Because I'll show you if you want. You can see the chat there. And what you do is you click on Muchiro's name. And when you click on Muchiro's name, you get this list. And so then you click on go to channel, and it takes you to the channel. And then you click on those three dots in the top corner there. And it says share. So you click on share. And then you click on copy link. And then you click back to come back to the video. And you drop it in. Did that make sense? I hope that made sense. Muchiro, what's your channel about? Eight 887-888. I wonder what that's about. Lisa, you need some subscriptions too? Okay, let's get Lisa some subscriptions, you guys. And go over and give Muchiro a subscribe too. Do you want to try? Susan, did that make sense? I'm just old. 77. Tori's amazing how she keeps it together. I want someone to follow me around and remind me what I was saying or what I am looking for. Yeah. I I don't have routines in my life that make it easy. I'm going to have to start thinking about them cuz I can't remember shit. No, you don't want any yet? Okay, never mind, Susan. Okay, Lisa. Okay. Sorry. I should have asked. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. Muchiro. Thanks, Red. We gotta spread the love around, y'all. Orion is taking the feet off of a stuffed dinosaur from Costco. It's grown in here. Are all of y'all chatting? It doesn't seem like there's 17 of you in here. How do you drop it in? You just drop it in. You click on the comment bar. You click on the comment bar and then you paste it. Okay, Lisa. Kay Hunkala, lurking from Maine. Well, welcome, Kay. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for coming out of the woodwork. We love it when lurkers come out of the woodwork. What are you gonna do? How many subs are you trying to get to? You just trying to grow, Muchiro? There, you got it, Susan. Perfect. That makes sense. That's what we're all trying to do, right? You did do it, Susan. Congratulations. Muchiro, it sounds like you got your one more sub from 150. Okay, Rika. Exactly, Susan. Hip hip hooray for you. Hip hip hooray for you indeed. You're really welcome, Muchiro. You're really welcome. We're happy to help. I'm not sure that we're your target market, but we are happy to help. I know how hard it was for me to get my first 50 subscribers. And I was lucky and hit the algorithm a couple of times early on. Otherwise, I wouldn't be near, I wouldn't have near as many subscribers as I do. So, thanks, Robert. Okay, Lisa. Keep the link. We'll talk to you soon. Sleep well, dear. Sleep well. Sleep well, dear. Sleep well. Aw, it's one of my favorite parts of having a live is having folks talk to each other. Well, now, just like that, we went from 20 people to 12. Are the numbers lying to me, y'all? I think they're lying to me. They're just trying to give me an inflated ego. Here I am thinking there's 20 people in the live. Just non-functioning? Okay, Lisa. Okay. Good to know. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I've got 2 chapters to read this weekend. I got 888 suddenly. Yes, I've gotten 888. I've grown a lot, Muchiro. How many subs did I have when you were last here? Do you remember? I've got to read, I think, chapters 5 and 6. Got 2 chapters to read. It's a different Lisa, Rika. It's a different Rika. Lisa's Day Off was here, I think. But Lisa Love is a different Lisa. So, chapter 5 is on codes and code switching. So that will be interesting. Code switching will be of particular interest. A couple of weeks YouTube kept kicking you out. I remember hearing about that, Cubana Chica. So chapter 5 these will both be tomorrow. Chapter 5 is codes and choices, which will be code switching. Oh, cool, Cubana Chica. The code switching article is going to be of particular interest. It will be a very particular interest. And then there's a chapter, I think, on situated language. Does that sound right? Chapter 5 and chapter 6? Let's look at the syllabus. Chapter 5 and chapter 6 it is. So, you're shaking too much. That means you need to go to sleep. So, go sleep, Muchiro. Don't shake too much. That's not good to be that in need of sleep. Go take care of yourself. Go take care of yourself. It keeps messing up for you this week too, Rika? Even the titles of the chapters makes your brain hurt? Bye, Muchiro. Sleep well, dear. Sleep well. The code switching one will be of interest. And it's probably particularly good that I'll be reading the code switching article. Bye bye, Muchiro. You're very welcome. Because I'm really interested in the Scientology code switching. And that's an area where I think I might be able to make something into a paper. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Rika. Very cool. Did you say goodbye? Thank you, Red. Thank you. We'll probably do it. It's gonna I'm gonna have to start tomorrow morning after Rika does her stream. I won't stream over. Wouldn't it be amazing, Lisa? We'll see. I'm still not sure. I'm not sure at all how any of this will work. I need to talk to my professor and see if I can even get a handle on it. And I feels kind of silly talking to her. I mean, like I'm not quite sure how to approach it with her. Thank you, Rika. You guys don't think I'm silly, huh? I noticed there were a couple of points. One of the things that really stood out to me yesterday with Liz and Nora and Mitch was there was a point at which Nora and Mitch spoke. There were a couple of points at which Nora and Mitch spoke Scientologies to each other. And there seemed to be real mutual understanding going on at those points. So I'm not at all sure that I could turn that into a paper, but maybe there's something. Hopefully I'll be able to explain the entirety of what I'm doing to my professor in a concise enough way that she can, hey, Sunrise Dawn. Hopefully, I'll be able to present to my professor in a concise enough way that communicates the entirety of the Scientology protests combined with the YouTube universe, combined with me being a part of that. Code switching, is that where people switch speaking different based on a subculture? It can be, Lisa. Code switching is specifically most noticed when people do it when you get two people together who speak two of the same languages. So say you've got two people who both speak Spanish and English. They will speak much more Spanglish with each other than they will with somebody who only speaks Spanish or English, if that makes sense. So that's called code switching. But you can also have it in the same in English, but in different dialects. So does that explain what code switching is? I hope. Sure, Rika, if you want to make me a wrench in your chat tomorrow morning, that would be fine. I can do that, no problem at all. Send it over. Sunrise Dawn, it's great to see you. It has been a trolley day. I wonder why it's been so trolly lately. Is that a YouTube thing? Sunrise Dawn, I'm just curious where you been. We were just talking about all of the happenings today. Fluffer may need to bounce around. Ah, that's right. Poe was live. Everybody was live. How was Poe's live? No problem at all, Rika. No problem at all. How was Pose live? It looked really interesting, but I've been waiting all day to go live. I didn't want to go live during um Nora's stream, and then I didn't want to go live during Brain Fog's stream, and then I didn't want to go live during Susie's stream. And so then I just gave up. Because I've got dinner with a friend tonight. If I didn't go live, it wasn't going to happen. And I didn't want to not go live. I wanted to go live. I didn't want to not go live. Yes, that is the proper and now proper double negative. Yeah. Wow, you guys got chatty all of a sudden. That makes sense. You speak English and Spanish as your second language and your husband reversed. Right. So Spanglish you can both do together, and then you switch right out of it, but you wouldn't do it necessarily in front of friends who only spoke one or the other language. Yes. Yes. Gotcha. Okay, good. You had a lot of that in Montreal, so many different languages all of the time. Yes, that would make sense, Lisa. That would make sense. There's all kinds of code switching that goes on, and the code switching can be language or it can be cultural code switching that goes on too, right? There's all different ways of doing the code switching. So I'm really interested in that as related to the ex-Scientology thing. And that's one angle I think I could come at Scientology and this little hobby of mine and turn it into something I can do academics on. Liz was live in Sacramento again. Is that right, Sunrise Dawn? Yes, I think she has had a busy day. Right, Rika? Sunrise Dawn and Fluffer and Susan and Red. All of y'all do an amazing job. And I'm kind of excited to do my little part in that area. Now I feel like I've got a foot in all three ponds, which is kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Okay, Red. You're very welcome. I can't remember what you're thanking me for, but you're very welcome. It was really interesting. He was telling stories from his cop days, telling us some things from a cop's perspective. Good. Here he comes. Amy, you gotta go? That's too bad. That's how you are in your house with Japanese and English? That's very cool, Rika. That's very cool. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Yeah, they all want to see you. They all want to see you. Yeah. Hi. Cubana chica, that's so funny. You often use Spanish words without realizing it. That would make sense if you're speaking Spanglish with your husband a lot. She's still live in Sacramento. How's she doing, Sunrise Dawn? How's she's doing? Muchiro, you're back. Okay, we will keep it in mind, Muchiro. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. As a neurospicy brained autistic ADHD person who learned to mask my neurodivergence early in life, isn't that a type of code switching? like time to act neurotypical now and now autistic as fuck. Um, I think it I I think it's a type of bilingualism. I think it's the type of bilingualism that is learned by minorities trying to adapt to life within a majority. That's what I think about that. Um so yeah, I think yes, kind of sort of, but the research on that is probably doctorate level and more than I can do. More than I can do. Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all have been here the whole time, but at the beginning of this live, I had fed him before the live started. I had given him food. I'd put out his toys. I'd given him enrichment activities. I had everything all set out for him to do. And do you know what he did after the live started? Do you know what he did after the live started? He went over and sat underneath where the pig ears are. And he whined 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 enough that I got up and got him one of the damn pig ears. I did, y'all. I'm a terrible dog mom. I'm training him. He's training me. He's training me. I got up. I gave him one of the damn pig ears. Do you know what he is just now finally eating on? Do you know what is he now just finally eating on? The pig ear. He didn't even eat it earlier. He whined for it and didn't eat it. What the actual... This dog, y'all. This dog. You just popped in her chat and lurked for a minute to check on her. It looks like she's doing okay. You guys are so sweet coming in and out, and I really enjoy you hanging out with me. Thank you. Yes, the pig ear. I had to give him the pig ear. He needed the pig ear that he's now eating 90 minutes later. He needed it so urgently. I know, Red. Good job, human. Good job, human. Good job, human. He is 3. I believe he will be 3 at the end of July. Either that or he'll be 4. Wouldn't I like that, Susan? He will bring me things. He does bring it here pretty reliably for a treat. But he's pretty reliable to bring me whatever he's got in his mouth. And he's so reliable at that he will, when we are outside, he will find things that he can bring to me for a treat. That is how well trained he has me. Yes. Yes. She's got Summer in there and Doctor Who and Mandy. Good. Good. Y'all take good care of her. Y'all take good care of all of us. And we really, really, really appreciate it. One of the things I really miss, I love doing these evening chats with y'all, but I really miss that Fluffer's not in here with us. If only time zones weren't a thing. Wouldn't that be amazing? I don't know how that universe would work. Thank you, Lisa. Yep, they live for a long time. It's my first dog that's just my dog that I picked out. It's I had dogs when I was a kid, and then we've had, in the 30 years we've been together, we've had, that's not true. We had 2 dogs. And we had them until they passed. Oh, I love having you help out too. We had them until they passed, but they never were really bonded. I never really bonded with them. They never really, I mean, it was hard letting them go, but it was never like it is with Orion. Yeah, he's a sweet one. And he is slowly but surely melting this old woman's traumatized heart. So that is good. Yeah. So what else, you guys? Sounds like Poe's live was good. What else did you see today, Sunrise Dawn? Did you see any of um Liz's Liz's stream or Nora's stream? You can hear him chewing. Lovely, Susan. I hope that's not too awful. StreamYard will not play nice with my AirPods. It just will not play nice with my AirPods. So invariably you guys are just on the iPhone or the iPad mic. Orion, they can hear you eating, man. You're kind of smopsing. He's very happy. He's trying to find all the ways he can chew up this little piece of leftover pig ear, because it's almost gone. If he goes and whines for more, I am up a creek without a paddle. Up a creek without a paddle. He's getting all the carrots out, slowly but surely. Think he got a little bit too much food. Tonight, I am going out with one of my dearest friends. Actually, he gets a pig ear every few days. He gets one, and he doesn't really get the farts. Knock wood. Oh, Sunrise Dawn, I'm so sorry. You must have felt awful. You must have felt awful. I'm really sorry, Sunrise Dawn. That's got to be. That's the worst. I would feel terrible. But I'm sure they understand. On the stream, well, how did it go? I was going to say it seemed to go fine, but that is only because I was listening to it. I was at work, so I could only listen. So I was not watching the chat. I only saw little bits here and there. Okay, good. I'm glad they did okay. Liz was in here earlier, Sunrise Dawn. It was nice to see her. Blow Drill was there. Good. I really like him. I really like him. He is a very nice man. I like him a lot. Dylan. Blow Drill, right? Is Dylan? Now you probably hear him eating the food that he's finally figured out how to get out of the carrot thingy. I'm sorry, Sunrise Dawn. Things happen, and you didn't do it intentionally. Yeah, he does seem to be a truly good person. I'm really confused how he's been somehow seemingly drawn into all of this, right? Haven't they been talking bad things about Blow Drill? Sunrise Dawn, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm really sorry for you. Indeed. Many hearts to you, Dawn. Many hearts to you. Yes. Okay, Moonshiro, stay in the stream. We like to have you. Dylan does have a huge heart. Sometimes you guys somehow sneak chats in. I don't know how that happens. I don't know, Mochiro, what's happening? Marilyn has a good heart, so hopefully she doesn't stay mad. And Liz has a good heart too, so hopefully she's not too upset with Sunrise. Exactly. They will understand. Life happens sometimes. Susan says they didn't let anyone but Marilyn hide people, so they were okay. Good. Yeah, we all need to be understanding that we can only do what we can do. We can only be where we can be. It's not always going to work. It's not always going to work. You know, brain fog made me a moderator, but on the afternoons that I go down to the org, not on the weekday afternoons that I go down to the org, I can't moderate for her because we end up being down there at about the same time. Oh, that was nice of him. He had to get on your phone for computer issues. It was. Are you saying he helped you out, Lisa? If that's the case, no, Muchiro, you can't be a moderator. But thank you for asking. I have more moderators than I know what to do with, right? I know, Sunrise Dawn. I know. You probably promised extra special. I get it. Usually it just, if the moderator's there, I mean, I assume if you guys can make it, you can make it, and if you can't, you don't. There's no, I miss, yeah. Sorry, Muchiro. I'm a small channel. I think 3 mods is more than sufficient at the moment. More than sufficient. I understand you promised to be there. Oh, he helped you with the request during Liz's Can't hold my smoke. Y'all. So annoying. Nobody helped you with the request during Liz's live, which was cool. Dylan is amazing. He leads with such calm, inquisitive wisdom. That's just, it's calm, inquisitive wisdom. And it is amazing to behold. Careful, Cubana Chica. I might voluntold you. Hi, Muchiro. Yeah, I did. I got lucky, sweetheart. I got lucky. And I am really sorry. I do everything I can to help small channels grow. You guys know that makes sense. I can understand. I can totally understand that, Red, from for a larger creator. I I could manage this chat just fine on my own if I had to, right? I could. I I could manage it just fine on my own. But it's nice having someone there who handles it. It's just one less thing you have to do while you're managing everything else that you're trying to do, because it is a skill to run a pattern and interact with the chat at the same time. And Reese is a master at it. She is amazing. It is really hard to do. So I can totally understand for a larger channel why you would want to make sure that you have X number of moderators there at any one time. It would be a lot more important. Lisa, you're always trying to get people to donate with PayPal instead of YouTube Super Chat. They take 30%. It is nuts. I do have to say that I think what happens is that the ease that you lose a certain amount of your audience when you send them off channel. So there is going to be a certain percentage of your audience who is never going to go over to your Patreon. They won't take the time to bother to go over there, but they will subscribe to a YouTube channel. Some of the larger creators don't do that, Sunrise Dawn. It sure would make things easier for the moderators if the moderators did that. But I expect that it's possible there are channels out there who have never moderated, and so they don't understand what it's like to be a moderator. And I don't know. It's interesting. I would have just assumed that that was the way it was done, Sunrise Dawn. You suggested it, Red? Good. I hope you did. I hope you did. Spank started one for the lifeboat. Good, Sunrise Dawn. Absolutely, it connects you as a team. It's been on my list, and I will need to do it now, Sunrise Dawn and Susan, or yeah, and Fluffer. I will need to I will need to do one for us because it does connect us as a team. Do you do a group chat on phones, Red, or do you do it on Facebook, or what do you find works well? I do remember when you first joined the garden live stream, Muchiro. I do remember that. It was a few weeks ago, if I recall correctly. Facebook Messenger. Okay. I like Facebook Messenger. It is actually my preferred modality. Yeah, my preferred modality. I'll just have to get you can check Muchiro. That's cool. I'm not sure if Fluffer's on Facebook, but we'll figure it out. Your favorite as well, Red? Mm-hmm. It's totally my preferred, but I know a lot of people are not on Facebook and don't connect that way via Facebook. So but I will find out and we will get. That's true, Red. I forgot about that. That's a really good point. You don't have to be friends on Facebook. It was 3 weeks ago. So how many people did I have 3 weeks ago? Hold on just 1 second, y'all. It was 3 weeks ago. I've probably gained 100 or 150 people in those 3 weeks, I think. Muchiro, part of it is that I'm part of a community called SPTV. And so there is cross publicity that is going on inside of the community for those that are talking about content that's related to Scientology. Does that make sense? Yeah, room raids too. So as a community, Orion. Hey, puppy. And of course, Jen, I don't have the magic tool in the house here. Come here, Pup Pup. Come here. Hey. Sorry, I'm hollering at you guys. Come here. Come on. So yeah, there's room raids too, Susan. So that there's things that go on, Muchiro, that help me to grow because I'm part of a larger community. Exactly. We've all become friends through the community and try to support each other. Yeah. So that's Muchiro, that's part of the reason I've grown so quickly. It's not been just my work. I did get lucky and get picked up by the algorithm, and that gave me a lot of watch hours to start with. So I'm pretty far along with my watch hours too. I only need, guys, it's getting so much closer. I only need 900 watch hours. So hoping one of these days, assuming I get there first, which is anybody's guess. Rika is growing really quickly. It could be her that gets there first, but what we want is Portland Squirrel Squad merch. So Muchiro, you still here? We all have become friends through the community, haven't we? Yay, Brain Fog. Everybody meet Brain Fog. Brain Fog, I was singing your praises earlier today and you've gotten some new subscribers. I sent people over there. Brain Fog is in San Francisco. Brain Fog, Retired Red is here, and she is not far from you. Cubana Chica, that would be really sweet of you. I would really appreciate it. 900 hours until I'm monetized is really not very far, you guys. I'm more than 2/3 of the way. And you got a nice, oh, girl, not as much as you do. You're much more of a rocker than I am. I was that easy listening country western kind of girl. But thank you for saying that. You did an amazing job out there today. You went across the street, you stood by the gate. Brain Fog, meet everybody. We are so glad you are here. I've got about 15 minutes, so this is the first Minnesota goodbye. I'm going and having dinner with one of my dearest friends. I met her right after I moved to Portland. You did think you advanced today. Yes, you did. I saw it. You did amazing. Okay, Lisa, take care. Thanks for letting us know. Bye, Lisa. What story was I telling, guys? Help a girl out. I was telling a story and I got distracted. Hey, Wolf Machine. Tater tot casserole? Oh my goodness. Make me fall in love with you. Oh, my friend for dinner tonight. Thank you, Susan. Tater tot casserole? Girl, you have just found your way deeply into my heart. I love me some tater tot casserole. So this is the first friend I made when I moved to Portland. I started going to the local community college, and my first quarter I took a sociology class, something like that. And I met this amazing woman. She is amazing, and she she's been out of the country for the last 6 years and just recently came back. And so this is going to be really our first time to spend time together um since she got back. So I am so really excited to have dinner with her tonight. She doesn't even know about you guys yet. She has been so busy moving back to the States with 4 children that yeah, we're going to go have fun. I don't know what we're going to do. If we're just going to hang here or if we're going to go out someplace. Either way, it is going to be just lovely. Just lovely. Friends are wonderful, and it she is very much like a sister to me. And it's yeah, it'll be good to see you. I can hear it now. What do you mean you have 888 new friends? Well, she's also from a very different culture, so it's going to be an interesting conversation. She is also a licensed therapist, so it's going to be a very interesting conversation. I can't wait to to see her and to talk about things. We had one. There he is, y'all. Here he is. Nope, he thinks he's going to try to run away again. Let me see if I can tempt him. Come on. No, everybody wants to see you, Bubba. Come on. Look at there. Look at there. Show off for the camera. Will you? No, you're not even going to do that. Okay, there he is. There he is. Okay. Okay, you want to lay there? You can do that. He is a long-haired dachshund. Brain fog. His name is Orion, like Orion's belt, and he is a cutie. That is enough. Except now he is literally in between my legs, sitting on my lap, taking up my lap, and not moving, and looking at me with these eyes, which is his way of saying, "Give me scritches." And now he's gone to pester the cat. Because if he can't get anybody to play with him, he goes and tries to get the cats to play with him. Because as you guys may have noticed, I don't know if you've noticed this. I'll have to, well, I don't know how I can show you that. I can't wait for them either, Oregon Valley Girl. I can't wait for them either. Portland Squirrel Squad. So Orion is smaller than the cats. You catching up, Oregon Valley Girl? It's good to see you. We'll call this our second Minnesota goodbye. Something like that, brain fog, although it came from a different place. It came from he has freckles on his snout. And so I was looking for what the word for freckle was in different languages because I thought that would be a fun name. And then what I found was the word in a lot of language for freckle translated back to star. And as soon as it said star, the name Orion came to mind. Like the first thought in my brain after star was, for some reason, Orion. So that's how we got Orion. Men in Black would be a better story. It is a great night. It is a great night. We've just chatted about the day because it's been a day. I don't know how much you caught, Oregon Valley Girl. Thank you, Brain Fog. I try to have good name stories. I try to have good name stories. I've got good name stories for each one of my children. So I worked hard at names. Naming is important. Naming is important. Jasper just plopped his 22-pound self into your lap. Didn't even care that one of the cats was already there. Yeah, Orion does that too. The other thing he'll do is he'll get really jealous that Soda's in my lap. Like the other night, he would hardly come up in my lap until he saw that maybe Soda wanted to come in my lap. He's demanding back scratches. Yeah, Soda was in my lap earlier, you guys. So Soda is bigger than Orion by about 4 pounds and by about 4 inches. Isn't it nice, Oregon Valley Girl? I love the little soirees that we have. They're just lovely. People wander in, people wander out. You have your choice of where you like to imbibe with, whether it be alcoholic or non alcoholic, coffee or tea. She's not the most tolerant cat. I expect that he's quite familiar with getting popped. My cats. Good night, Cabana Chica. It's been so lovely to have you. Please come more often. My cats are so tolerant. The only time I don't think Orion's ever gotten he's gotten swatted at, but not seriously swatted at. Your snobs won't be piling in a lap with you, really, Oregon Valley Girl? Now he's licking the cat. He's grooming the cat. It's kind of adorable, y'all. I wish you could see. He's grooming the cat's ear. And the cat's liking it. They get along actually quite well. He won't even walk by certain cats. Yeah, I bet. I bet you he has learned. Orion has not truly learned. Isn't it hilarious, Susan? So Orion comes over to Soda quite often when he wants to play because he thinks that Soda will play with him. And Soda just, you have a female dachshund mix with some fleshy freckles. Red, you'll have to, I think we're friends on Facebook, Red. You'll have to send me a picture. I would love to see a picture. Kat, thank you for bringing that up. I tried to go see it. I couldn't find it. Do you have my email? He gives Gray, Oreo, and a couple of others a very wide berth. Good. Well, at least he's a polite one. At least he's a polite one. Thank you, Red. Thank you. Kat, I couldn't find it. Do you have my email? Are we friends on Facebook? Can you email me a link? Or shoot me a link somehow? Please? Because I want to see it. I went to try and find it and I didn't have a timestamp and I don't know if I was even on the right stream. I could have been on the wrong stream. So I really wanted to see it. I tried. Okay, you have my email? Good. Good. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it very much. Okay, y'all. I can forward it to you, Jen. Well, but everybody knows your email, right? You guys good? I need to go to the last Minnesota goodbye, y'all. It was a nice chat. Thank you all for coming round. I appreciate all of you more than you know. Thank you for spending the evening with me. I cannot wait to see the video, Cat. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness, Susan. Bye, Wolf Machine. Oh my goodness, Susan. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I want to see it. I really want to see it. I can't wait to tell my friend about all of you guys. I hope all of you have an amazing night. Take care. See you. Susan, I hope Duke was okay. I mean, I guess he was okay, but oh my goodness, I hope he gives the cats a wild berth now. Good night, not niece. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming around. I'm so happy. I know I've said this, but I'm so happy you went back out. I really am. Really am. I was really concerned. Yeah, isn't it nice to see her, Jen? I was so excited to see her. She fits right in. And hopefully she and Red are close to, well, not hopefully. She and Red are close to each other. So hopefully y'all will get a chance to meet up. Okay, now for real. Last Minnesota goodbye, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.